for some reason, and this is if I stream in the middle of the day or at night, all of my views happen after I end the stream. Stream can be for like hours long, and I'll probably have one person in there steadily the whole time. And then I'll probably like go to work or go to sleep, come back, and there's like anywhere between 7 to 17 views, and I'm like, where were you? Like, I'm not mad at it or anything, it just doesn't make sense to me. Full send it. Alright, let me just whip a 720 into this left turn right here. Boom. Easy. There's your full send. I want $5 and more views. I'm charging $5 a full send. Alrighty. Spin, bud. Then I'll do a spin button in the parking lot if I got space for it. There we go. I forgot who I was riding with. I did it in a semi and they got off the game. He was like, you can't do a 360 in that small spot. And I was like, of course I can. I can do it whenever I want to. So I did it. Then I went, grabbed the charger, did it again. Then I went, grabbed the semi, did it again. He was like, yeah, I'm getting off. What's up, man? Yeah. Oh yeah, you like the growing of RTR boys out here? We had the Nitto tires. You had me scared when I was in my GTR because I'm like, ah, shoot, now I'm in his world. The one thing I can't do, or at least I'm gonna try to do better, is the Monster Energy logo on every car I make it on is slightly different. So
Yeah,
like,
CarX will keep different.
yeah,
You can't save. I feel like it's actually like save, but you can't save it.
if I could save logos, like I just make it once on a bigger canvas and then just save that, that would save me
Right.
so much time and trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. That was like it saves so much time.
Or be able to group them together, because then making stuff like the Falcon on the side or Monster Energy, it wouldn't take as many layers. Because I gotta type that out like 3 times on each
Yo,
door
yo,
and the hood.
that is so annoying. Typing out like actual like logos and names and stuff,
And you can't symmetry
and
it.
then getting it straight. Nah, at all.
I'm sorry. Yeah, man, I'm trying to freaking compete with these S chassis. I don't want to get gapped anymore. I don't want to get outmaneuvered. I'm sick of it. I'm sticking to this Mustang and I'm about to make it
I
work.
can't, man. Nasty. You tried it.
I did. I made it look like it was on purpose too, because now I'm still 2 cars behind you. So I think
Yep.
as far as the recreations go, I got Justin Pollock's Mustang, Vaughn's Mustang, Ava made me
I got
Denofa's Mustang.
all the Mustangs.
Um, I got Bagsy's GTR 35. I have Daigo's JZX 100. And I think that's it. Oh, and Fields
Yeah,
Vet.
yeah. Most of mine's are recreations. I say FE cars. I got the Corolla. I have this, and I forgot his name. Some dude in Japan.
Yeah, I've
You know
definitely
his
seen
name,
that
right?
one before.
Kawabata. Yeah, he has this, and then I did his Supra. And then I did Ryan Turk's S14.
Hold up. Oh, Google. I didn't even
You don't
freaking
like
know Tort.
Ryan Turk?
Like, I didn't even know he had an
Uh,
S14.
nah, I think I got his name wrong.
What's the
But
logo on it?
Ryan Turk is the Corolla.
Yeah, Chuck has a Corolla.
Yeah, I did the Corolla. Um, he got the S15 now. He's getting S15. The power stop, you know, with the flames, the black one with the flames.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I gotta, yeah, let me find that. I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't think it's Naren. Ryan Literal.
Yeah, there you go, Ryan Little. Yeah, I did his S15.
I want to make cars like that or like the ones from the Japanese drift series. But the livery isn't even the problem. It's the big logo they have on the side of every car. It's never anything you can recreate. Like it's
Yeah, can you get
physically impossible.
yeah, the closest one I did was the Supra. But even that one took me like yeah, my Mustang was clean, man. I got stuck in there. I just got some parts in the Mustang too.
I mean, shoot, since the most I can make is Falcon liveries, I probably have a Falcon livery for every person who's ever had it, and then for every person who's going to have it. All the S chassis Falcon wrap, GTR, Mustang, the freaking Chaser at one point was Falcon wrapped. Both the
Is it hard to
Chargers.
compare, is it?
Not at all. Once you get like a flow to it,
Yeah.
my buddy showed me a easy way to make the stripes consistent, and then because of how many ways I was like making them, I could color swap them if I want. If I just wanted just the stripes, it wouldn't take me more than like 10 minutes, if that.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen some cars where I'm just like, damn, how you do that? Love it.
And then with these new stickers we got, you know, the Mort House liveries are popping up.
Yeah. I noticed that today. I was like, oh, there's stickers, but I never really like looked through everything.
Yeah, so we have the NOS Energy logo. We have cover for that, so I wouldn't be surprised if I saw one of those pop up for Forsberg Z.
Oh yeah, I seen a few stickers.
But yeah, they essentially gave us like 2 or 3 stickers just for Wart House. Oh yeah, I've seen you in that Mustang.
Yeah. This was like one of the first cars that I got where I kind of thought it was just so easy.
Yeah, I probably should have did the same. I think the only reason I got the Mustang and stayed with it was because it worked so well, so I didn't need another car.
Yeah.
Like everything I did, learning how to follow, working with slower cars, riding the brakes, reverses, 360s, all that, I was just in the Mustang at the time.
Yeah, yeah, you got comfortable with it.
Right. And then you got people challenging me. It's like, oh, well, this spot is kind of tricky to drift in, or this line's tricky to run, so I don't think the Mustang's gonna work. And I'm like, bull crap, watch me.
And it worked out.
And it worked out.
Yeah, once you like know your car, you could just like do anything.
So like this little 270 spin I'm pulling here, I figured that one out because some of my buddies taught me how to do it. So now I can do it in this, I can do it in the Charger. Like my spin button knows no bounds. If I want it to 3, we're popping a 3.
Yes, it's like when people like find it difficult to like drift in different cars, it's like you can kind of not always, but some of the same like techniques you can kind of apply them to all cars. You know, the tunes are just a little bit different. And you just gotta. It usually takes like a lot for me to adjust to each car, or like a few minutes to adjust to each car. But then after that, it's like done and done.
Yeah, definitely. Oh shoot. I made like an hour-long video breaking down the tune for the Mustang.
Oh, you got a YouTube page?
Yeah. I don't know, man. There was a Supra there and people were dying.
Yeah. Sometimes I just like put the light in the back sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the benefit of having a car that's faster than everyone. I take the lead. The only way you're catching up is if you're fast or if I mess up. Oh, and then you take this thing in the lower adhesion lobbies, blows their freaking mind. Cause you know they put it on 100, they put it on 90, so obviously their cars are like down tuned a bit. Either softer suspension or maybe not an aggressive styling, or like their power's turned down. But all I gotta do is just drop the adhesion, and then I still have a 1500 horsepower drag slash rally car that drifts. Jintar doesn't approve of it. He says I got everybody racing out here.
Nah, I can never go. I can never leave 120, man.
I do it every now and again if nobody's on, or if I just want to explore it. But yeah, 120 is definitely always my main. It's the best of the sentence. You can't get any better than that.
I think it's just more rewarding.
Yeah.
If you could do something at a faster rate and still be precise, that's a sign that you're really good at it. Now you're good.
Oh, I don't know the name of the racer, but I also got a Pennzoil R34.
Is the yellow one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have seen one.
Three wheel clutch. I mean, I can try to three wheel it, like heavy three wheel it, but I would have to tweak it a little bit. Oh wait, Banks. Six gear burnout. Oh yeah. Yep, and we're going this way now. I couldn't pull it back, so I just kept going. This is one of my favorite cars, my most comfortable car to drift in, and it's not comp legal. Sad times, man. From Vaughn into Nofa Ebisu. My god. Pop it in six and find out, man. I know what that Viper does. I got one that's as fast as the Mustang is. It just falls off once you pass like 160. when they came out with that Viper in the game, first off, it sounds beautiful. It's freaking awesome. But outside of that, yeah, that thing pulls and grips just about as much as my Mustang does.
It's honestly a good car.
Yep. And another car that I managed to make illegal to compete with.
That's why I put this crappy livery on it.
Let me change this kit up real quick.
Jesus.
I wonder if any of your team will make the mistake of making me the recruiter. Because if it's another lead and follow type deal, I'm keeping everybody out. Shady, you gotta slow down. We need new people. F them new people.
Literally, get down and make.
You know the worst part is that imagine retuning your car and everything, trying to run with Twisted, and you finally get a car fast enough to keep up, and you get a car fast enough to lead. All for Twisted to say, yeah, we actually run it slower. We just let the speed demon of the team try people out.
That's it was to the point when we were with Tristan that he literally cannot use float that he's wearing unders that he said just let Shady go. We were running speeds and you were just like the one person that would take the inside of the float past the car. And we just
Yeah.
and nothing we could do about it, which was one hilarious. Stop.
Because I knew how to drift, but I wasn't like style oriented. I was like, oh yeah, look how fast I can get around the track. I was still most definitely just speed drifting at the time. Then Twisted was like, yeah man, you kinda gotta be a team player. So here, add some camber to the back of your car and that way you don't freaking surge every time you come out of a corner. And it worked, but then I took it out and I found out how to stay in the corner anyway. So now I just run the outside line, but I run it faster. So if anything, I now have a car that can run as aggressive as Vaughn and Denofa when drifting. It can compete with like the Corollas and stuff racing down Cami Road. And then it can drag race on Red Rock and win, or Red Ring. Exactly. And this was before they gave it 1500 horsepower. With more power, I can run a bigger wheel and make it faster. I've also been told I could drop the tire pressure and make it faster. Yeah, I don't like riding a tire pressure below 100. Everybody thought my pressure was lower, but it's at 170, 150. Yeah, that's what I've been told. I'm like, really? I was thinking like 200 or something was high.
I usually ride like 120 to 150 below 100 maximum horsepower.
I mean, I say I won't call myself a tuner, never have, never will. I will say I have a tune that works. I don't tune a car.
Yeah.
I just copy and paste the Mustang. Sprinkle a little bit Mustang here. You know what? That was a bit too much. Take a little bit out. Okay, perfect. Every car I own is essentially varying levels of Mustang. Every one of them. The semi Mustang with bigger wheels. Charger Mustang with smaller wheels, a little bit less power. In the Japanese cars, if I put the full Mustang tune on them, grip monsters. People wanted me to drive other cars, so I found a way to do it. Now I'm a menace to society, and I'm happy for it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I made Hans RX-7 as well.
That was
Oh, really?
the first livery I've ever made. Was
It,
on CarX.
it took me so long to even think about making it because I was like, everyone has it, and then I was like, watch it be difficult to make, and it was. This car was a pain to freaking make because this game's projection is stupid.
And you gotta put it on like on the door frame. Like you try to see it there, and that's
But I freaking nailed it. Uh,
yeah, it's perfect.
I projected it right, shoved the black on the door like as freaking far back as I could in every direction so you couldn't see where it ends. So I think I got it. Ooh, did not know they were coming back.
Nice. Did all the liveries look good?
Now, like these liveries, I probably wouldn't remake for people, only because of how hard they were to make the first time. But like a basic, if I can make a generic Monster Energy livery and a generic Falcon livery, then yeah, I'll put those on people's cars and let them customize them from there. So Silent, you're probably gonna be the only other person that I make that livery for. I am probably not gonna do that again.
Yeah, I could do it.
I mean, do you want it? It would take me about an hour and a half. Like I said, a Falcon livery takes me about 15 minutes or so, so I can throw stripes on a car. That's fine. You want to make the teal and blue, blue and black or something like that? Yep, that's an easy swap out. You want to make it matte or chrome paint for whatever reason? Yes, we can do that. Logic.
I've seen somebody do it.
Oh, I wish you were there. I had an abomination made. So, Ava made me a Denofa livery, yes? I got tired of switching between the Denofa livery and the Falcon livery, so I took half the car and made it Falcon. So you've seen people with a Corolla do like Gum Out and Rockstar half and half? That's what it
No,
was.
I never seen. I
Oh,
never seen
you
half and half. That's
you
crazy.
gotta see it. Yeah, it's not bad on that car. It's done well. The way that I do it on the Mustang, it's weird. It's weird to see. I don't even know if somebody has a picture of it. I forgot who, but somebody does. Why is your Mustang purple on the? Oh, you didn't repaint it. That's why. I don't know. I want to make another car, and I do want to make it while on stream, but I don't know what to make. That's cool. What's a car that I said I was gonna make a while now? Oh, I made a Golf livery Charger. This is absolutely terrible.
That'd be nasty.
It'd be clean in real life. It is terrible in this game because you take the curves and everything, the body lines, the stripes, the logos, everything that you would take on put on a Porsche, you have to stretch it to the outer limits of a 60s Charger. It's weird. 300ZX, Challenger, R32. There's a famous R32. There's a lot of them. Oh yeah, that's beyond easy. I gotta make that. Alright, I'm making a Calisonic R32.
Is it red?
It's gonna be. I could make it red.
I think I made an R32. Oh no, no, no.
It's either that or I'm gonna Falcon wrap and then color swap it. One of the two. Alright. So we're gonna take the R32, which hasn't been too defiled yet. It looks like it got Mustang levels of camber. Let's do body kit first. Uh, that front bumper is definitely it. Hood. Yep. Fenders. Roll cage. Skirts. or just keep that there. And then alright, for the moment, that's the kit. Alright. $1,100 horsepower. Jesus. Suit. I'm even getting angle kit and fat boy tires. Cranking what all the way?
Seems not wrong. Set much money up here.
Here's what I'm talking about. I gave it a little bit of Mustang. Some Caster, Ackerman, toe, and then tire whiff. And what does it do? It drifts.
Kind of a lot of money.
Oh no, a lot of Mustang would be taking this rim diameter and then shoving it all the way up. But no, it is like a decent amount of Mustang. The only thing I'm not the best with is suspension.
Hey, we learn the
Use them for target practice.
funny.
Like especially if people are running the wrong way. That's when I really just start taking straight leads. And then when I see them, I either don't slow down or I turn at them.
Oh no, yeah, I'm with you on that. For sure. In this race, choose defeat.
I target nothing more, nothing less. God dang rolling speed bump.
He's about to create a goal.
You need to fix the polling system in this game. It shouldn't be as hard as it is to get somebody like banned. Uh,
I knew it.
Now I don't want to make a Cow Sonic. Now I just want to make a Drift Missile. Yeah, this is happening. Drift Missile R32.
Who voted yes?
Now you gotta find the trader in the lobby. Alright, garage, body kits. Tune. Take out one of the headlights, we don't need that.
Wasted money.
Honestly. I went through a phase, I took like the body parts off of every car. It was nothing but roll cage and chassis.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I was going through something, definitely. But I mean, every car, even cars I didn't drift, was just finding the kid that let you take the most parts off and taking them all off.
What's funny is I've been trading like hella modded cars on GTA, and I got the Eclipse, and I had it modded with slow grips on it, and
Mm.
it's like a beast.
Manual transmission and a clutch is all they need in GTA, and I'd be fine with everything that they got right now.
Do you play?
Yeah, the most I do is drive around and then get my car blown up, grab another car, and continue.
Oh, now when that happens, then I go try to talk to the dispatch, and then I'll leave them be. They'll usually message me to stop, but then I'll be like, I just had to contact you, man.
Oh yeah, I'm in a team now that doesn't tolerate any of that, and I'm like, that's cool for me. I am very much cool with just playing Uber. Honestly, if like we could like role play jobs and everything in that game, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, it's true. Like I want 5X in that,
Oh man.
but not having money.
Honestly, I would just need a steering wheel. I give me a nice little steering wheel setup. Even if I didn't go play GTA, I can re-download Assetto. I can re-download GT Sport.
I know how to drift on a set. It's pretty good. What about the holding?
I did at one point, like I could hold a drift, but I was like, it's obvious that it's made for like the steering wheel.
Made for real, yeah.
And then the drifting was probably about the most I could do. I couldn't race.
Bro, it ended up sliding when I tried to make it.
A
180 and all that.
Assetto probably has like some of the best engine sounds I've ever heard though. I really hope nobody's on track.
What they need?
Definitely a horn, maybe some better lights. I'll take neon.
Yeah, for sure.
Team High Life. I haven't seen that name in a minute. Or you know what? Just to improve like tuning and stuff, freaking weight reduction. Like legitimate weighting and everything. Like the adhesions wouldn't be a problem. Freaking the tire size wouldn't be a problem. None of that would be a problem if we could adjust the weight.
Oh yeah.
You can. You just gotta have like a mouse and everything, and I'm like, I gotta find one.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like my mouse and keyboard do not work with me. Exactly. Oh, these guys are running a line back here.
Oh yeah, the one on the flat track. Yeah, I tried running it with them. I freaking can't. My camera angle's too high, so like when they run under the bleachers, my camera runs on top of them, so I can't see my car until I come out.
I was on Twitch streamer one day, and they're running fine. If you're even in the lobby.
I'm about to bring it the Mustang back in there. Or I might just come in there in like a calm car. I don't feel like throwing it as hard anymore. My freaking monster done wore off.
Good job on the helmet tiger.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Honestly,
To be
probably
fair.
the smoothest ride yet.
2.5 minutes.
You know what? Screw it. I'll be part of the majority once. I'll bring the NS chassis in there.
Yeah, yes. I tell that to people like fast.
Yeah, a lot of yeah, like you guys are saying, if they had a Zoom, that would make like
It
a
would make
lot
it
of the
so much
detailing
better.
so
Yeah.
much easier. Because then I had to join a lobby, go into photo mode, zoom in, and like see where like mistakes are, and then go all the way back.
As well as making our decals a lot smaller as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this helmet is red redemption.
Oh heck yeah, that's solid.
How'd you do the four line thing? Pretty good then.
Yeah. So on this one, actually, um, I did individual lines. That's to be fair. And then I seen
Like
that I
one
could do
line.
the 4 line, yeah, like one line, like literally. And then I found out about the four. I went on YouTube and I seen some people doing that. I'm like, oh, that'd have been nice if I knew that. 30 minutes ago.
This is my best car.
What's dope is that it even warps in the light. Like you can see the curves in it and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of trippy though.
Yeah, it is. It is. It literally go top speed.
I want one car in this game. Just one. Everything else would be nice, but there's only one that I need. It's a goddamn F-150.
If they can replace that with that retarded what's it called? Freaking yeah, man. That shit is just like a troll car.
Or Betsy.
Definitely Betsy.
Oh yeah.
Like, Betsy holds the spot for some people, but I'm not one of them.
I mean, it works for some things. I mean, props to them for being able to use the van, even as little. And they have a
Yeah, I guess.
specific livery for it.
Imagine being a badass to make it look like that.
Well, then do it with cars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would be the best car. On the hood, I would.
And yours got that logo too. That's nice.
I don't get how they take so long to add a car, add the visual model, the physics model, and then they add a completely new car when there's plenty of cars in the game that just aren't drivable.
Like, yeah. No, your cover looks nice too, man. It looks like almost like it's like new.
We got F-150s, we got the old Challenger,
Hell, they even added Ken's box car. Like,
and did it wrong.
exactly.
They
Yeah.
added his car and his truck and did both of them wrong.
They could remove maybe like 10 cars that are like nobody ever uses.
And then there's gonna be like that one little dude who's like, "Oh no, I used the car. I used it to be different."
I'm like not sure if I'm saying it right, but they could add the GT. What is it? GT 3000.
Oh yeah.
Like, why couldn't y'all have? That would have been perfect. Oh yeah, common headlights, heavy duty.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Or
that'd
just
be
the
dope.
ability to turn them on and off.
The neon lights would be dope.
Yeah, that would. And well, and the paint. That would also be nice.
Oh, for the comps, you know how in FD they got the brake light bar at the top?
Yeah, I make I make fake ones. Just I put like just a red strip on top of the windshield on the rear windshield. That'd be dope too.
Obviously, better body kits. Like, I get it. They go kind of morph everything out of the way so they don't gotta worry about copyrights and all that. But there's just some stuff they could stand to make better.
Yeah, we definitely need to get some good tracks, man. At least like two or three more. Like we have a ton, to be honest.
I don't get why they
More
don't
realistic.
recreate more realistic tracks, yeah. We got Ebisu,
Like,
they got Panorama. I think, what's West Coast? Orlando? Or Irwindale? One of the two?
I think they did like a mix. They just gave us one over track and just like throw everything in there.
Road Atlanta would be nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be dope.
no, you know what they did? They gave us maps like Atron, N-Ring, and Mondello. They took a bunch of like FD layouts and shoved them all in one track.
Yeah, I think N Ring they trying to like those are like the Russian like layout.
hmm I don't think anyone still drifts Mondello. It came and went like it should have. Because it's not like a track you can really just cruise on. It's literally just made for running lines.
like
Yeah.
Like the new tracks will be hot for like
Most used, yeah.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then it's like, all right, back to the
Pacific Hills kind of popped up and off, but that's mostly for like takeovers and stuff now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Springstone died out once 120s became undoable.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need some like some grit to run those long ones.
Grab the chaser.
I know I still have this tune.
I probably have either some form of his or I got the Mustang tune on it. It's running some real life like wheel specs, which of course makes it slide like ice
Mhm. The only problem that I have with it is the revving up. I absolutely hate
every
it.
time. Cause you gotta run it in high revs and it sounds terrible. The carrot too.
Oh yeah.
Like even when you're dropping gears, which by the way, if you don't shift right, it doesn't shift. Then like it's you have to keep it at that terrible red line. I think that and the Supra, they just don't have
I think
too good.
for me,
Oh
like,
no, yeah. The Supra, like when you change gears on the Supra, it drops down like 3K for some reason. Like it drops down like at least 2K, and then it has to build its way back up. Like that's the problem every time you change gears. Like it just bogs down.
yeah, there's been times where like all my carbon, like I changed the color, and then I finally got to the point where like I was just running it with the red color.
That'd be nice.
It doesn't look right, even with like backing up.
Let me see who's on the main track. Absolutely no one for the first time. Let's go. 20 bucks to anyone that can run 2 New York races for me. Well, shoot, I could use 20 bucks. But I don't feel like racing for an hour. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Hey, what's up, Dart? Yeah, that freaking New York race, when I could run it back in like 27 minutes or so, then yeah, I'd probably, it wouldn't be much. But what bothers me is when like you do the race for them and they kind of just sit there. And it's like, well, shoot, if I wanted to just, hmm?
Out of the same track.
I mean, even then, it's like, you want me to sit here cross country 2 times over for you to sit still. Like, no, I want to actually race somebody.
You guys talking about the crew?
Yeah.
Nope, not at all.
Oh, what's up, Brody? It's been a minute since I've seen you around. Like 1500 something, Icon 1500 something.
Icon 400, 500.
Yeah, you're gonna have to race
Yeah,
me for that.
big flex, big flex. Yeah, big flex.
Wait, have you been on it recently? You know how easy it is to get followers now?
Recently, pretty much.
So like for all the OG people, like a icon 1,000 and up is fine. But with the way they have it now, so you can probably get about maybe 150 to 200k followers at the bronze level for a summit. And then there's gonna be one event in there that also gives you a couple 100,000. So you walk out of like each summit if you did just one event with like 400,000 to 500,000 followers.
Yeah, what I'm on. Cause
I
just to make
mean,
sure everybody in here doesn't have pink already.
I got it. Silent got it.
Yeah, I think I might be the only one, but I think CarX is.
Well, who's the team format? Not everybody.
Gotta have the party, fam.
No, no, do your thing,
Got
Alexis.
Nope. Where's my wallet? We're giving you the crew. Giving you the crew, giving you whatever the heck's gonna make it download instantly.
yeah, we don't want none of that. We just want the emotes. We don't just leave it.
Oh, that's dope.
I think we set. We're good.
I should make an R8. I forgot what series has it, but there's a R8 in drifting.
I do think here's a theory. I do think that we're getting a Lamborghini first car because I've seen it in loads of other cars.
It's on the mobile version already for like almost a month now.
Oh my god, I hope not. I want a
Yeah,
Murcielago, but I know they're gonna put a Huracan in this game.
yeah. Whatever is in a mobile game, it comes to this. Like maybe like a few months later.
I wish that
There's
was always
a
the case.
Huracan. The only thing that hasn't came as of yet that I think we is the engine swaps.
In the other
But
semi.
the mobile has. Oh yeah.
That's the semi I want. We don't need two semis, but if I had the choice, I'd go with the Peterbilt. That thing looks freaking menacing to slide. Also, I'm on PlayStation Dark.
Give us a '96 Bugatti. I would love that.
Is that a '96 Bugatti?
That's hilarious.
Well, they'd have to make it rear-wheel drive because apparently all-wheel drive drifting is impossible in this game.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
possible.
Well, I mean, like for the ultimate mod,
Yeah, everything is converted.
it's like, why do I got? If I do run a racing kit with an all-wheel drive like drivetrain, then half my 280 gets taken out. Can't add too much steering or anything like that. Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm pouring my own whiskey.
I've started something.
What'd you start?
People gonna pop up these all-wheel drive cars, and I'm not responsible. I refuse.
It's like it's one of those rallies, but it works.
All right, I'll bring out a sensible car then.
Oh no, they changed my color.
Hey fellas, I'm about to hop off. Get some food.
Alrighty.
If anything, I'll hit you guys out. I'll get back on later. For sure.
Word.
For sure, man.
Alright, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely. The man's a sender. Hey, Banks, when you get back in here, you gotta spectate me.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stay off the track for the moment. There's Jaw, he's in the Volino S chassis.
Same.
Viper looks dope.
Nope. Controller assist.
All-wheel drive engaged.
Yes, sir. And you know it's on automatic as well.
And then we got a Supra running the track backwards, because it wouldn't be a CarX lobby without it.
Yep. You love to see it, don't you? I said, don't you?
No, I refuse. I'm not one of them. As I sit here in my Falcon Tire semi-truck.
You spin me round, 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 round.
From a distance, it doesn't even look like you're driving or doing donuts or anything. You're just like rotating in place.
What? Well, why?
Why not? I was Falcon wrapping somebody's car and they were like, you should Falcon wrap the semi. And I was like, that's a lot, but sure. Because I've always joked about doing it, but I've never actually went and did it until here we are. Now I'm a professionally sponsored menace to society. I'm trying to keep a distance so that I don't blind anybody yet. I'll pick a victim soon. Outside line, you can pass me if you want. You got 7 gears and decent amount of power. Oh, you fool. How to put an S chassis in the Afterlife 101. Step 1, grab a semi. You're the only one that lets me know I blind you. Alright. Well, that was dope. Uh, I mean, shoot, if I knew I was gonna commit to streaming it or getting better at it, then I would re-download Asura.
Crazy how much anything you can catch with an all-wheel drive car.
Oh, hello, Skyline. Allow me to put my car in reverse. Rip. Oh, you're tangible now. Well, allow me to put my car in drive. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, buddy. This thing moves so much when I turn the wheels. Look at all that jiggle.
I'm gonna twist his ankle a little now.
I mean, he still thinks I'm too fast. I could probably go back for the team because I left on my own accord as opposed to getting kicked. Although I'm pretty sure if I had stayed, I would have gotten kicked.
No, they what I read was that they've upgraded, or I shouldn't say upgraded, but extended the tryout time. It's not a week, it's 3 weeks now. 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah, screw that.
That's why I told him. I said, I'm kicking your legs and subbing back in right now.
Right. But I wouldn't like dodge the process or anything. I told him if I was to rejoin, I still want to go through the ropes and everything. My biggest problem was that with everyone primarily on the hundreds, and I'm mainly on 120s, I go on the hundreds every now and again. I would have gotten kicked for inactivity.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever
Yep.
they're holding the FD comps,
That was
I'm usually at work and stuff, so it's like, yeah, I would have gotten kicked. No, I dipped out of Twisted like September of last year. Was with adrenaline for like all the way of 2 months, and then they kicked everybody out the team. So I joined Snoopy with Mad Labs.
No, you're gonna end up seeing me a lot more. The reason why I'm at inactivity is because I have to think, well, I no longer work at Mad Labs. How is like so? Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm off now. If not, I would be at work. Well, no, I'd be off.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm on now because I'm off today. I definitely got to go right back tomorrow.
Okay. Well, be good.
That's my charger.
Yeah, I'll be back now.
Alright. No, no. Was that the same charger? Yeah, actually, I put this in. Yeah, everybody thinks I'm still in it. Don't know why. That whole team's running 100s now. That's not a movement I'm going to get behind. Not all the time. Every now and again, yeah, but if you're going to stay on 100s all the time, if you're not like actively attempting to get better, or like I'd say competing on a professional level, then yeah, I don't see the point in it. I'm not gonna knock it saying like they're not good drivers and everything, but like you're putting yourself down in a pool with people who are just starting off the game, and you're not really making them any better. You're like, here, take this car, slide it, don't hit people, and people can't even get that far sometimes. If you wanna be realistic, ride 110s. If you wanna be fast, ride 120s. Like at first it was because the game was mad buggy on 120s. That's why I could see like people running it for the moment. But then they just made the switch, and I was like, yeah, this ain't me. This ain't us. But I'm not gonna knock them for the betterment of the team. You can be slow on 120s. I know a decent amount of peeps who are slow on 120s, but then again, compared to the Mustang, a lot of people are slow on 120s. Mustang makes a lot of people slow, man. Like, I think, shoot, if given to the right people, I probably wouldn't even be able to keep up with it. For all I know, there's somebody out there who can drive it like twice as hard as I can, and probably twice as better. But forget the Mustang, the S chassis are people to be scared of. I don't trust S chassis, never have, never will. Them things are too versatile. I got a hot pocket. Me. I wonder how you make a hot pocket. Like actually construct one of these things. Do that. Put it there. Cook based on carton instructions. I don't have the carton. Alright, screw it. I gotta go back and look at the freaking comments because I'm not by the TV. Hope it works. Some people make like mad cracked out 100 adhesion cars. And then some cars, like the Mustang, if you build them on 120s and then just drop the adhesion, it's gonna be faster. If you know how to tune suspension well, you can kind of overcome the grip. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Alright, I'm gonna be mute for a little bit. So I'm gonna open up the stream and I'll just be replying through the comment section. this is a racing body kit, so there should be a livery for it. Or I think somebody actually drifts this. Yeah, there's a Red Bull livery for it. I think that might be what the last body kit for it is. Let me see who drives it. I mean, shoot, it's kind of hard to make the best livery with the way making them is difficult in this game. We don't have nearly enough layers. We don't have the stickers to make anything really technical, and recreations are just difficult to do. But yeah, I'd say there's just like two different Red Bull liveries for the RCF. Racing wise, I see a safety car. That's the GT3 livery. That's an endurance racing livery. But those would definitely be on the trickier side of things. But yeah, there's a couple racing liveries for it. And then whenever you're making a car, as a common courtesy for everyone behind you, make it so they can't see when you brake. And then make it a habit of slamming on your brakes. Yeah, the Crew 2, definitely GT Sport, or I've heard about the Crew 2, I haven't done it myself, but definitely in GT Sport where you can like make a logo and then group it together. And if anything, you can search up logo stickers on there. So if I wanted to make a Falcon livery and I just needed the Falcon banner, somebody has already made it. Somebody's made multiple versions of it. Ones where like it goes across the side like the Pro Drift I have here. Somewhere it curves over the wheels. There's a whole bunch of variations. But you can just look it up and people have them. I done deleted GT Sport because I needed space, and then every time I download it, I play it for like 2 days and then get rid of it again. Am I still too lazy to go back and actively like fix this livery? Yes, very much so. I don't know why the camera is having like a mini panic attack every time I go between the stickers. But alright. Like, look at it. It looks like it circumnavigates the car and then tries to find where the sticker is. Oh, and then it sees that one. And then we're back at circumnavigating the whole car. Yeah, that's fine. What the heck do I have to throw them in the car? Probably on the hood. Yep. God dang it. Oh, since there be the two of you in here, is there any car that you want to see built? Can probably start a tune from or start a livery for. It's gonna take me a sec because I gotta either think of one or find out how to make it. Unless it's a Falcon livery, then it'll be done. Nope. Let's get this rice boy out of here. Once again, lights, we don't need them.
Hi, Mark.
Child. Alright, so what we're gonna do is just take that suspension, slam it. You don't need it. Wheels poking through the fenders, fenders don't necessary weight reduction. This thing also makes 1,000 horsepower, Jesus. 20.